Welcome to the JayGravesReport College Football Weekly Wrap-Up Week 4. Y'all know how we get it in, so let's get it in. Wrapping up the top 5 ball games of the weekend. Now, we can't say they was the top 5 ball games. They just the best ball games we had. Everybody playing non-conference schedule, so this is all we got, so this is what it is. Now, let's move to the first ball game. Florida A&M goes to the Horseshoe, plays number 4, Ohio State. Get 76 points put on them, bruh. It was 55-0 at the half. Come on, bruh. Hey, I'm going to tell you like this. I hope Florida A&M spends the $900,000 wisely, because you may as well go ahead and take the rattler off of Florida A&M and call them the Garden Snakes. They got the brakes beat off of them up there. Now, from now on, I need everybody from Florida A&M to stay away from anything with Ohio in it. That means the Bears can't play the Ohio players. They can't play Levert. They can't play the OJs. They can't even play James Brown because Boosie Collins was in the band. Let's move on to the next ball game. Michigan State goes to Notre Dame. Oh, Tommy Rees showed up and the Fighting Irish showed up, beat them 17-13. Mistakes. Michigan State went up there and they would have cut their fingers off if they would have been playing with saws. All ball game, all the pass interference all through the game. I mean, they could have set a record for pass interference. All 17 points that Notre Dame had came from mistakes that Michigan State won. So we got to get off Tommy Rees this weekend. We'll see what he does against the Sooners next weekend. Let's move to the next ball game. Tennessee goes to number 19, Florida. Gets the brakes beat off of them like I said they would, 31-17. Now, I will say this. First, beginning of the game, Jeff Driscoll got hurt, broke his leg. Florida has no offense anyway. So now you bring in Tyler Murphy. Tyler Murphy came in, went to work, went 8 of 14, 134 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He had 84 yards on the ground. The injury of Jeff Driscoll might even save Florida's season simply because they got a quarterback now that's two-dimensional. He can run and throw the ball. Combined with that defense, they might not be as dull as I thought they were. They may still stay in the top 25 because they got a dual threat at quarterback now. Let's move on to the next ball game. Auburn goes down to Death Valley, plays number 6, LSU. Remember I told you, Auburn was dove. Came into this ball game 3-0, but they played all the states. Washington State, Arkansas State, and Mississippi State, the Cowbells. Haven't played anybody, bruh. Now, walk in, Jeremy Hill shows up and puts up big yardage. 184 yards, 3 touchdowns on these boys. I was still looking for big hand Odell Smith to show up. Odell Beckham to show up. Hey, what's up with that, bruh? How does a brother 19, 20, 21 years old come up with a name like Odell? That's like running into a young little girl that's 10 named Wanda or Ola Faye. Let's move on to the next ball game. Number 23, Arizona State, goes to number 5, Stanford. The Stanford Cardinal playing in Palo Alto at the half, bro, with 29-0. I told these boys at Arizona State that they didn't deserve to win last week when they played Wisconsin, and the dull refs screwed them out the game. So Stanford went out there and beat the brakes off of them, had them 29-0 at the half, finished the game off 42-28. Now, we didn't preview this ball game, but we got to talk about it. Number 1, Alabama shows up and struggles with old Colorado State. It was 17-6 going into the 4th quarter. Everybody talking about the real deal, Alabama Crimson Tide. I'm going to keep it real or all the way 100, whichever comes first. They the best team in the country, but they ain't been showing up playing like the best team in the country. And I'm going to say this. They better start locking the doors and peeking around the corners like Malcolm X, because somebody's going to knock them off, because they're not playing at the level that they should be playing. And I don't care if you had all these duds hurt. They had, Amari Cooper was hurt. All kind of boys was hurt. No excuses. It's Alabama. Now, hey, keep up with your man. I'm bringing you the preview on Thursday so we can get it in. Keep up with your man. It's your man Jay Graves Report from the JayGravesReport.com, or you can hit me up on Twitter at JayGravesReport, or holla at your boy.